How to have safe derma OPD practice after lockdown. Checklist for entry. Make your practice doorless. Keep all the doors from entry to exit permanently open so nobody needs to touch them while opening or closing. If possible, separate entry and exit as one-way line. Regulate the patient inflow. You can do appointments only, no walk-ins to control the crowd. It will also create habit for patients to take prior appointments. Keep a dedicated staff member on entry to check coughing or high fever patients. If the symptoms are seen, try sending them to civil hospital. Give mask to everyone entering the clinic and spray sanitizer or sodium hypochlorite to every patient. No patient or relative should enter the premises without wearing a mask, handkerchief, and sanitizing hands. Give OPD consent and declaration form. Checklist for waiting area. Keep a separation or rope to avoid people touching the registration counter. Coughing patients should not approach the counter. No respiratory patient stays in the waiting room. Directly go to a separate room, spacious and airy, and sit on a stool in the center of the room where they cannot touch anything in the surrounding. You can quickly examine the patient and come out. You can discuss about the condition with their relatives in another room. Take full history of respiratory symptoms and travel history. Keep it in a box and touch it the next day. Remove chairs in the waiting room. Keep only 5 to 6 defined floor markings at a distance in waiting room. Everyone should stand in the markings. No crowding at any cost. No or minimum relatives with patients. Mark lines at 6 feet where patients' relatives will stand away from each other. Display government rules in the whole clinic. Display timings and emergency contact prominently. Play audio regarding rules. Checklist for OPD consultation. Remove chairs in consultation room also. Only examination stool for the patient is enough. Examine the patient with his face turned away. Preferably examine from behind. After each examination, sanitize your hands. Always maintain the 1 meter distance between you and the patient. It's legal. You don't want to get quarantined. Dermatologists need to train their therapists regarding non-touching techniques. You should wear minimum recommended PPE, at least mask, triple layer surgical mask or N95, eye protection or face shield, cap, full sleeve apron, gloves, full PPE in COVID suspect case. Refer suspected cases to government authorities and maintain its record. Change mask, PPE kit and all other gears as needed. Keep on always mask, PPE kit and all the gears while present in the premises. Before leaving for home, disinfect yourself completely. Immediately on reaching home, before touching anything, take a warm water bath with shampoo or soap. Checklist for prescription and currency. It is recommended that if possible, you can keep a dedicated person to write the prescription and you examine the patient without touching him or her. Avoid touching the old files too. You can ask the relatives to turn the pages and see the report. You can also ask a patient to WhatsApp the picture of old file while they're waiting. Give fresh prescription each time. They can later put it in their files. Digital prescriptions are more preferable. You might also consider sending pictures of the prescription to the patients instead of physical one. If you prefer to give physical prescription, you can directly forward it to your chemist or give it in the patient's hand when they are exiting. Don't touch the currency given by the patients. Keep a box on the counter. Ask patients to drop the notes into the box. Keep a separate arrangement for returning the change. Digital payments are encouraged during this time. Checklist for pharmacy and medical store. If you have own medical store, send prescription directly there. Pharmacists should not handle the OPD paper. They can take the photograph of the prescription and take out the medicines accordingly. General checklist. You might consider reducing the number of working hours or work in 2 shifts. Communicate to all of your contacts that you are following the WHO guidelines in your premises. Your entire premises, including washroom and passage areas, should be cleaned, disinfected very frequently. Do your part, stay safe. Wish you happy and safe practicing.